Hello everyone. As we covered the two part of the supply chain process, actually almost half of the supply chain process. So I decided to move to do small change because last few videos we have learned about the sales process, we have learned about the purchase process, double entries, and we have to be discussed about the purchase and not purchase inventory and manufacturing process. So before going to that, it's kind of advanced processors. Before going to that, I decided to show you the ERP system which I discussed in my previous videos. The system is Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. If you watch my previous videos, you already know what is this. You have basic idea what is this Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. So here I'm gonna show you interface and some features you can get from the Dynamics 365 Business Center, as well as like what are the modules you can cover through the system, because there are some systems you can cover only finance process, some you can able to cover some processes, but in this process, in this system, Dynamics 365 Business Center, you can cover all the process which related to your business scenario. So let's go guys to screen video. I'll show you about the system and the some platforms. Dynamics 365 Business Center SaaS platform, and we have another platform called on-prem. This is the interface of on-prem platform. There's nothing much different between the functionalities, but there's a small differences in interfaces. So today I'm gonna do my demonstration in a SaaS environment, and I'll give you some more idea with the industry experts about the SaaS and on-prem platforms. So when it's come to SaaS platform, you can see interface like this. You can see your company name, and if you have some quick access if you want quick access to some documents, you can set up in this area, and you have quick access like tell me, this option we call tell me option. You can search a document very quickly. If you want to go to item, you have to tick as the item. Actually, you don't need to type full word. If you type part of the word, you can quickly access to the related document. And another option we have in my settings, you have role centers. Like imagine if you are a CEO, if you are a MD, or if you are a senior manager of the company, you want to access all the areas of the company operation. So at that point, and you want to access those points, but you don't need to go deeper level. So just you want to see summary of the operations. So at that time, you can use role center options for to see the areas which are relevant to you, or if you want to see all the areas in different viewpoint, you can use role center option. As an example, now this role is manufacturing manager role. So if you are a CEO, you can change your role center for a manufacturing manager, and you can see the system as a manufacturing manager. It means these tiles, this interface details gives you about related to the manufacturing process. Like if now you are in a manufacturing manager's role center, now you have production orders, planned production orders, release production orders, lot of details related to production you can get as a summary here. Like as a big shot of the company, you don't need to go for a deeper level of the details. You just wanted to see the summary of the details to get your decision. For that, this is very important features you can get through the Dynamics 365 Business Center. Especially after the tile details, if you have approvals, you can notify this, and you have option to record Power BI reports. If you have very special BI reports, you can maintain here, and some account details. Now let's change the role center. Now as a CEO, you checked about your manufacturing process. Now you want to see
accountant's point of view. You want to see about your company details about in a accountant's point of view. So when we change the role center, your interface change to the accountant's role, which means you cannot access accountant's login, but you can see the important details which you want to see in accountant's perspective, like what are the, as example, see the overdue purchase document. You can see all the overdue purchase documents here, and if you want to go more details, you just have to click here, see more, and when you click that, you will get all the overdue invoices which related to your company, as well as you can maintain cash balances. Very important, cash, this is like if you're a big shot of the company, these are very important features you can see. And if you have overdue documents and any unprocessed payments, so likewise, yeah, as you saw the email statuses, if you have approvals and my accounts, like if you're a CFO, you always concerning about your bank account details. So at that time, you have to set up most important accounts, GL accounts you want to see at the first stage of the login to the system. And vendor balances, if you have any important details, you can get here, like finance performance, like a very important cash cycle. So in Dynamics 365, we have some AI features. Through the AI features, you can get some information, some decision making information very easily. Like, you know, the cash cycle is very important to handle your future payments and other details. And business performances, if you want to see the most top 5 customers, you can see it as a draft. Likewise, cash flow forecastings, you can get lot of details by at one time for get very important decision to your company. And other thing is, the after the role center, another important one is companies. So if you have if you are a owner of the group of company, you can maintain all the companies in here very easily. So only thing is, you have to change if you want to see the details of the company, you have to change the company. This is just like this accounts made by my colleagues, like their names and other details. And yeah, that's also very important, like, which means as a group of company, you can maintain a lot of companies, and you can maintain consolidation accounts and consolidation details as you required. So finally, let's see what are the modules you can cover through the Dynamics 365 Business Central. So now actually there's a lot of systems you can, some systems have, especially they have only finance process, but in here you can access all the processes. You can implement your all the business processes, like sales, purchase into inventory to warehousing to manufacturing to dispatch, shipments, sales. And if you have services, after sales services, you can maintain all the details. As example, so now I'm in accountants role center, so I'm gonna show you all the features you can get from the system. You can see there's administration, initial setups, finance, all the details, general ledger, cash management, cost accounting, receivable, payable, fixed asset, especially. And you can run depreciation very easily through the system. And purchasing module, purchasing, planning, costing, manufacturing, all the things like BOM creations. And if you have byproducts, main products, you can categorize, you can get it separate in very clear way. And if you handle projects, sales and marketing, resources, service module, especially if you are a manufacturing company and you are providing services, after sales services for some customers, some items. Sometimes you might have doing FOC basis in the warranty period. Likewise, all the details you can maintain very clear way in this system, especially warehousing module, advanced warehousing module. If you are a large manufacturing company, you want to maintain huge stock, if you want huge maintain huge stock with bins, racks, all the details, you can record this system very easily. So those are the features and the interface, as well as the benefit you can get through the system. If you are, I know, if you are actually, I did this point of view of the head position of the company. Like if you are a senior manager, I imagine if you are a senior manager, and as a senior manager you always want to see summarized details. You don't want to go to the in detail about the transactions. So that kind of people, for that kind of people, this system is very good system, because you can access to all the details very easily. Because in practice we used to get the details through the Excel and others, but when it comes to system, you can see all the details very easily. As well as, since this is Microsoft product, you have very easy access, you have very easily handle all the documents through the like Outlook and Excel, because we have very easy and very simple integrations to the Office packages. So that's what about the initial introduction of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. As well as, I have to tell you give you another few details about the history of the Microsoft Dynamics Business Central, but it's not time for that. There's a industry expert. I will give you more details about the history and how this improve by year to up to now. So until that, guys, stay safe. Thank you.